What is up, everybody? Hey, 1 week later, Daytona is over. But anyway, let's get right to we got a guest here. We got Fink Ron. He's hanging in here. We're going to bring him on board. What's up, Fink?
How y'all doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
You doing well?
Yes, sir. We made
Cheers.
it. Yeah, brother. Oh, man. Hey, let me go grab one. Hold on. I'm fucking up.
Yeah, I got you. Oh, man. So, while we're on here, anybody gets on here and sees you can ask any questions in the comments in regards to how things went down there, and anything that we may have found out while we were down here. We'll try to do our best to answer. We'll wait for Mr. Ron to get back. It's dark there, like it.
Oh yeah,
looks like it's a little more darker. Got a little more dark at your house than it is at mine. I still got some daylight out there.
Yeah, so I'm facing. You're facing this way. Is behind me is north. So, if you look over there, it's a little lighter, but it's getting dark for sure here.
No,
for sure. And I'm sitting outside and there ain't much light, but I don't want to hear all the bullshit inside. So
there you go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna slam this back real quick. You know about this stuff.
Oh yeah, hammer down.
Get that out of the way before we start talking. Oh, we got 7 viewers. All right, you guys are on there. There's some stuff in the comments, guys. Yeah, so, did you make? I guess you made it home okay. How did the camper run get home?
It ran perfect. Like I said, when we got there, it had a bad coil. We changed the coil. I changed the coil and the plug, and it never overheated again. We refilled it, and everything was perfect. And it ran like a charm, ready to go again. I hope. Knock on wood.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Did you left out of there Saturday?
I left out of there Saturday, yeah. And I had to wait for the freaking pump guy to pump me out. And he was like, I'll be there. He goes, I'll be there. Right. 7:30. You know what time he came to me? It was 11:30.
Yeah.
So
that sounds about right. Probably because everybody else was pumping out.
Yeah, he was just going from station to station. He's not going to go running to me out of nowhere.
Right.
Everyone's stopping him. So when did you guys make it back? Saturday night?
Oh, man. It was a all-day adventure for me, all day and half the night. We got up and we had the bikes loaded Friday night.
Right.
And that's my wife in the comment. I don't know if you see. We left Daytona down at Crazy Horse at 6:30 a.m. We was on the road in the truck. I mean, we packed our tents up. It was still dark out.
Right.
And got going, and we made it to ZZ's house. I don't know. It was probably 7:30ish.
Okay.
And again, Atlanta is just horrible.
Yeah, it's the worst.
And I mean, we went to bypass, and it was still just horrible.
Yeah, it doesn't, because everyone's going to do it. No way around it.
Yeah. So I go there, and we changed trailers and put my bike on my trailer, and because I'm about 3.5 hours from him, so I was just like, dude, I gotta go. I gotta get home. I had a lot of stuff at home.
It felt good getting home, boy, resting, just relaxing.
Yeah.
It's a long.
Yeah, it was. I think I actually got home at midnight.
Wow.
Pulled in my driveway. I just backed my trailer in the driveway and come inside, and
that was it.
Yeah, I think I was in the bed at 1 o'clock. I just did everything on Sunday. Yeah.
That's a long day for you.
It was a long day. I was tired. I slept like a log for like 7 hours. I didn't even move.
I think I was home by 12:30 in the afternoon.
AM.
Long ride. It took me longer to freak wait the pumper guy than to get home.
That's a trip. But hey,
Yeah,
it is what it is. Yeah. Hey, I'm hearing all kinds of stuff that they're actually, I guess somebody leased out those bars down there, and apparently they're not going to go away.
Oh,
I
that's
heard
good.
this. I heard this through the rumor mill.
Well, we go down there all the time.
Somebody leased out. What is that over there across from Dirty Harry's? It's the lot or whatever it is. What is it?
Yeah, the lot, the moon, whatever.
The full moon, and the other ones down there. Apparently, they leased them out for $500,000 each for 3 years or 5 years. I can't remember what it was. And apparently, they're going to keep the same thing going on down there.
They'll make their money back. I mean, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I wish I owned a house down off of Main Street. I wish I owned a little house off of Main Street.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'd rent it out.
I say the same thing about Sturgis, man. I'm just like, man, I wish that, man, if I just had some land out there, man, I'd be making it happen. I don't need much.
I know. I hear you for sure. You can just rent it out.
Yeah, just 2 weeks out of the year and make your money and go home and shoot. Half those guys don't. That's all they do. They just do the Sturgis or the Daytona. They go home, man. That's it. They don't have to worry about the money the rest of the year.
Must be nice. Must be nice.
So have you heard anything else about Cackleberry there?
In
the past week about what's going on with it?
No, I ain't gonna go back for a while. I'm boycotting Cackleberry. Some fucking bastards, man. Charge me all that money at the end. Just give me $400 extra. I'm like, what? I'm like, right? Come on, man. Yeah, I'm done. You. I'm just gonna ride up and get a freaking hotel for a while because it ain't worth the shit. Or if I do, I'll probably camp out somewhere else. If I do, but it's just pain in the ass because then if I take my camper, I can't take my bikes because my trailer's damn big for my freaking camper. It's too much. So I got to get a different truck to pull. It's just 2 vehicles. It's just pain in the ass to just ride up and be done with it. Just stay at a hotel and not have to worry about shit.
Well, I know
too much.
Crazy Horse is okay. I know that the guy in the office that checks you in, he ain't worth 2 cents. He's about as rude as anybody you can talk to.
A lot of them are like that. There's another one across the way from you guys that's called. There was another campsite straight across from you guys from the flea market called Daytona Speedway something. Well, they have another one right by the Speedway. It's just on the corner of Turn 3. And they're just fucking the rudest assholes. The guy's just like, whatever, man, what do you want me to do? And I'm like, it's your campsite, right? Help me out here. Oh, I forgot what the problem was, but it was just no help. He just shunned me off, and I was like, all right, well, I'm not coming here no more.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Well, I looked at it like I didn't have to see that guy for the rest of the time I was there. So,
right.
And from what I was told, who told me? I can't remember. I don't know. It was Bob and Tam. I talked to them, and they was like, that guy who runs that office or who's in the office. I don't want to say he runs anything. Apparently, he is not affiliated with the owner or anything like that. So that's a darn good thing because that guy, he the way he talks to people, he was like at the last year too when I went down there. He was just he was rude to everybody in line, and I don't understand it. It's kind of like customer service. That's a customer service position, and he needs to welcome with open arms. That's why people gets people to come back.
Because they don't even have electric or nothing there, do they? It's just
have a what?
Do they have electric, water, or anything there?
Well, they do, but they only have so much.
Oh, okay.
And you really got, from what I've heard, it's a lot of the people that go there every year end up booking it year in and year out. But they do have it. You might want to look into it now if that's what you want. But
no. I'm riding up there, especially for Biketoberfest. I'm just riding up there.
Right. Yeah.
3 days, just driving up there on a Thursday and then haul back on a Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, that's just like we trailered down there. So, I got to get my comments on here. What's up, Neil? Gary, how's Louisiana? Shoveling snow in Alaska, go figure. I'm glad you stopped by, Neil.
Poor Neil.
What's up, Charlie? Tell Charlie I said hi, Gary. Cassandra, Vicky.
What's up, Gary? Cheers.
Give me your wallet and that's it, Neil. Raph Fink, I tell you what, he can tell you about what happened to him down there, and it's unbelievable. But yeah.
So hold on.
Yeah. Well, I don't know the whole story, but he had his lot paid for, and I guess over the years he's been going down there, and he always pull his camper with his trailer on the back, has his golf cart, and whatever else is in there, and then he also has a truck pulling a trailer, I guess with his motorcycles and stuff in it, and he usually parks it at the overflow lot, and they usually don't charge him for those to do that. But this year he come in with it, and they wanted to charge him $400 to bring that truck and a trailer in. And he was not happy, Cassandra.
All right.
Tell him the story there, Rat Fink, about what Cackleberry did to you, charging you that extra money.
Oh yeah, they wanted to charge me an extra. I forgot, it was like $80 a day or something like that, and for bringing your truck and trailer in, which they never charged me. Now they wanted to charge me an extra $80 a day, which it came out to more. And he's trying to figure it out, but he couldn't do his fucking math right. So then he just looked at his buddy. He goes, "Just tell him to give you $400 cash, and we'll just call it even." I looked at him. I was like, "I ain't got fucking $400, and I'm here, so I don't know what to tell you." And he's like, well, I said, he goes, he took my damn wife's freaking medical card to hold it. I wasn't going to give it, I was going to go get it back. So I ended up giving him $220. $220 we ended up settling for. There was nothing I can do. I had to pay for it. I got my old lady's thing back, but I didn't pay $400, but I guess they lost me though. I won't be going back. Like I said, I'm just going to ride up and get a hotel, fucking deal with it. I probably won't be able to go as long, but because freaking hotels are ridiculous. But if I can there's little places on Ormond Beach you can find in there that aren't too overpriced, $100 a night. They're a little rough. Down the hatch.
Right. Down the hatch.
Right. Yeah, we had some fun though. We made the best of it.
Thanks for stopping by, Neil. Appreciate you. Yeah, we're just gonna talk a little bit about what we did. I mean, so what day did you get down there? Wasn't it Sunday?
I got there Sunday.
Yeah.
Yep. I got the part Saturday, freaking late Saturday. I put it in Sunday and left. Then I broke down on the highway.
Yeah, because you were overheating.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was, but I fixed it. Now it runs like a champ. We'll do some camping next week, I think.
Yeah. See, just like Gary says on here, that's one thing about Hog Heaven out there at Sturgis is you can trailer in. I mean, you just pay your nightly fee. You got non-electric.
Yep.
You just pay your daily fee, and they let you park that sucker right next to where, kind of like I did at Crazy Horse. I mean, I got to pull it up right there on our spot. Throw my tent down and nothing was said.
That's Sturgis.
Yeah.
It's Daytona. It's so what it is.
Money grab.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they yeah.
Nickel and dime.
So, Cackleberry, do you like this year? Was you hanging out at your camper a lot, or did you go up to the
We rode
I
around,
guess
rode up and
stage?
down, did some shit, did some looked at stuff my wife wanted to look at, cruise through there. Didn't, and I can't really ride up and down Main Street. If I go on Main Street, I'm going to park.
Right.
I just watch people go up and down and up. I mean, I can't do it. I'm going passing through or passing through.
Right. You're not a people watcher, huh?
I mean, I do. I like to sit back and watch and stuff, but not just. I mean, there's people like to drive their bikes up and down. You can just see the freaking heads are freaking beet red, things smoking hot, burning, and popping, and I'm like, for what?
Sunburn.
Yeah, shit right over here. I'm gonna get off and drink a bunch of alcohol right there until I drink myself sober. Then I'm gonna go home.
That's funny.
That's easy.
He's fine. He's been talking here and there. We got a little group text thing that we go on between me, him, Gary, Charlie. Who was on there? There's like 7 or 8 of them on there. And it just goes and goes and goes. we don't ever end.
We fucked up Main Street. Well, we fucked him. We fucked up Main Street Station, me and ZZ. They threw his ass out of it. They threw him out. He got thrown out of there. I said, "What's going on, man?" He goes, "You need to fucking settle your friend down. You need to calm him down." I said, "What the fuck, man?" He's like, "If you don't fucking watch out, you're gonna get thrown out of here too." And I was like, "Fuck you." So me and my wife, we just walked out. "Fuck you, dick." And then he was like, "I don't know. He threw us out." And I was like, "Let's go to the next one." Off we went. And he was getting pretty rowdy. It was like, he wasn't hurting nobody. He was just having fun.
Having a good time, and they want to mess with
you. He was doing harmless fun, and he was just having a good time is all he was doing. I don't like to do that. You got to sit there and just, not move, I guess. He was just running around dancing. All right, he fell down a time or two. I picked his ass up. My old lady picked him up twice.
Man, you should have videoed that.
I didn't know it was going to happen. It just happened.
Right. Well, it is what it is. If you're having a good time.
Harmless fun, though. It was harmless fun. We just had a good time. It's all in good fun. No one got hurt.
Meanwhile, I'm across the street over there videoing some dirty, hairy stuff over there.
Yeah, they did. Dirty Harry's did you dirty.
Yeah,
they did. They did you dirty.
They did me dirty on Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, they did.
They didn't have the wet t-shirt contest there for a couple of days. I guess they had some drama going on with old Cowboy. From what I understand.
Oh, really? Is that what it was?
That's the word. Apparently, he said some things into the mic that didn't go well with some people, and something they got thrown out of there and had to pack up all their stuff and go. So, and then it took him a couple of days to get somebody up in there. Even I don't know the guy's name, but apparently he does Laconia every year, and apparently they called him in to replace him. He did mention it while he was up there on stage. He didn't really go into detail about the Cowboy thing, but he did say that he was called up, last minute, and wanted to know how fast he could get there, and he was on his way. So it took him. Then I think he started doing them on Wednesday, but we wasn't down there on Wednesday. We was over at Cackleberry all day on Wednesday.
Yeah.
But then we showed up. Finally got down there on Thursday and Friday to get some of that stuff. It got better. Friday was a lot better than it was on Thursday.
Yeah.
But it ended up being fun. They brought out the arm wrestling. I guess it used to be a staple of them doing that up until COVID hit, and then they got rid of or they just didn't bring it out, the arm wrestling thing, because I guess they did it in between the wet t-shirt shows. So and then the ladies would get up there and arm wrestle, and the dudes would get up there and arm wrestle. It was
I've seen them do
interesting.
it. They did that at the Knuckle Saloon, Sturgis, arm wrestling.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was interesting. People really getting into it.
Oh yeah. There's some strong motherfuckers too, boy.
Oh yeah, yes there was.
Some little
big old guys getting up.
Some little ones put some big ones down too. I'm like, damn, this fucker's strong. You'd go through this, someone would end up beating them, you know. But
right. Yeah, you never know.
Some of the ladies, I wouldn't even think about it. I'd be like, oh, man, come on now. Damn arm and shit.
Yeah, you got to ride home, man. You can't go home with a broken arm.
Freaking dangling on my side. Thank you, honey. Appreciate you. Thanks. I can't even hold this beer because of my fucking tennis elbow, let alone fucking arm wrestle. Something.
Right. Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. Because I got it real bad in both of my arms, and I can't. If I get up there, I'm done.
Oof, I can't. My arm's aching.
Yeah, I got nice real bad in my elbows.
It's the worst.
Did you get down to the beach any?
Yeah, we went over there.
Did you go over there?
Yeah, we drove over there. Yep.
I didn't know if that was something you do there since you live down.
Oh, yeah. I have to. It doesn't matter. I still have to.
Okay.
My wife loves the beach. She goes going to the beach, like it or love it. But I don't give a fuck. I love going to the beach.
Right.
I wasn't gonna ride my bikes on the beach. They were letting you in certain areas, but
no, I can't. I get sand up and some stuff. I'm good. I don't want none of that.
I see people jump their bikes and ride them and hauling and spitting dirt up everywhere. I'm like,
no, not me.
Maybe
that beach was loaded down there. We went down there on Friday because they had the Boardwalk motorcycle show down there, and got some video of that. And that
one gets boring, man. I guess all that shit. It's all that same shit on that Boardwalk crap. That's why I go to Willie's. That's about the only bike show I do in Daytona.
Right.
Willie's. And
we did that too. Yeah, and spent the majority of the time there for that. That was pretty neat. Yeah, but it was just. They said that was the biggest one they've ever had.
It was fucking packed, man. Remember, we got our seats in the back. We locked them in. Yeah. I was like, I ain't getting up from here because you'd be standing up. You ain't gonna get another seat.
Yeah. I'm just glad I got there and got what video I got because it was so packed out front. You couldn't walk by any of those bikes out there to get a good video or pictures of them.
I walked in, you and Zizi were sitting up by the stage. You had a front seat right there. And I go, there they are. And we just went around to the back and sat down. She was like, dang.
Yeah, I was trying to. I did it live, and then I shot videos first, and then I did a live, and I went back out there again. I think it was before I seen you guys. And I was out there, and I seen Prime Cut Pro out there, Kelly. Talked to him for a bit. Bob and Tam, everybody was out there, but it was just so packed. It was in such a small lot. It's crazy.
It packs in some people on that fucker, man. Yeah, they had the bikes parked all the way down that church, all the way down.
Yeah, that was my first one, man. It was a hoot though. Yeah, what they do there, that's a good deal for the veterans.
Yeah, I wish you had more land, but
yeah, that I was just thinking, man, if you had a bigger spot for that, it would be amazing.
It'd be
because those guys were just coming in off the street, man. They didn't have hardly no room to put any of the bikes.
I know.
They're probably shooing them away after a certain point, I'm sure.
Yeah, they couldn't fit them. They were putting some in the overflow out and right next to it. They had where all the flags were. They're right next to Willie's on just up there. They had a couple more bikes they put out there, but then that was it. They couldn't put no more. Then it was all just, regular people's rides.
Right. Damn. So did you think you had a good time this year?
Oh, yeah, I had a great time. Hell yeah, hung out with you guys. It was good. It was good, man. Zizi's a fucking hoot, man. We had a blast, man. Let me tell you, we cut loose, me and him, boy. Woo. My old lady was over there. She was over at the jewelry section. I got to put her shit up here too when I get her jewelry because she sells jewelry. Cool shit, man.
Yeah.
All sorts of shit. So she's over in the jewelry section talking to the guy, and fucking Cece's like, "Hey man, you want a shot?" I was like, "Yeah, why not?" "Hey man, you want another shot?" I was like, "Sure." "Hey man, you want another shot?" And I was like, "Well," I was like thinking to myself, maybe we should do a beer at this time. He goes,
All right.
So he goes, all right. So I go,
You go drink the whole bottle.
so I bought 2 beers. We drank our beers. I didn't even take 2 sips of it. He goes, "Hey man, here you go. Fucking another shot." I was like, "God damn, bro." Poof. So I hit that down. I said, "All right, man, I'm good." Before I didn't even get time to say, "Hey, I'm good." I looked over. He was fucking jumping. He was out there dancing, jumping in the air. Fucking, I was like, "Oh shit, there he goes, man." Next thing I know, wham, damn, he went right to the ground. I said, "Oh shit." He ran over there and grabbed him and picked him up. And he was dancing around again, and he went down again. My old lady picked him up, and then that fucking bartender threw him out, or the security, I guess. I was like, "Well, there goes easy." It's like, fuck.
Well, yeah.
It was
Can't
awesome.
say he didn't have a good time.
He had a fucking blast. We went right over to. I think we went. I forgot where we went. To the next one.
He made memories.
He's a good old time, is what he
He
is.
go down there next year. He blaze easy. Remember getting thrown out of here last year?
Oh, it's a new year.
Fall on your butt. Get thrown out.
We had fucking fun, man. That was fun. Yeah, wait till next year.
Where's everybody at in the comments? Everybody just stop.
We're boring as hell.
They're bored.
We're boring.
We're trying to get the party going here, talking about Daytona.
Yep.
What we did, if you was down there, you need to get on here and talk to us about it. Is that your new bike week shirt?
Yep. Let me see what the back looks like. Shit, I don't even know. Can you see it?
Yeah, that's a cool one. Yeah, that's a good one.
I figured. I always get black, man. I'm out here fucking.
Right.
Everyone's like, I feel so cool there in white shirts. I'm fucking in black all the time, burning up out there. Just fucking roasting.
Yep. I try not to get black shirts.
I always but the coolest shirts are they're always black. I'm like, damn,
yeah.
Give me that one. It's black.
I think I got a it's like an orange. I can't remember. I don't know if my other one might be gray. And then I got a black one. But actually that black one came from because I got into the drawing for that motorcycle over there at Iron Horse.
Right.
Yeah, I bought the $20 tickets and got the free
that's
shirt.
That's why they give it away at the Iron Horse is where they
right.
give it.
So I went ahead and did that, and I got a free shirt. So
I got the green on for St. Patty's Day. I guess we missed it, but
yeah. Well, you're carrying over. Did you have any green beer?
No. I might have some nasty shit in the refrigerator. It's been sitting in there for a while. It might be green by now.
What the hell? Who's Bill? Great value Tampa set of 6. All righty. Whatever that means. Well, thanks for at least making a comment. Well, we're trying to get the party started here. If anybody wants to jump on here, come on. If you went down to Daytona,
yep.
I'll throw the link up here.
Or if you didn't, who cares? Just
because I know I didn't. Let's see.
Fruit Pops.
There you go.
Yeah. If you could hear it out here, all I hear is fucking frogs and.
You ever go frog gigging around there?
I don't need to. I open the door and they'll jump all over you. It's fucking. Yeah, there's fucking nothing behind me. I'm surprised there ain't something crawling back. I'm sure in a little bit something will be crawling back there.
You got alligators around there?
No.
No, none around there, huh?
There might be some over near the St. Johns River, but I mean, I don't have any alligators here. We got rattlesnakes and possums and raccoons and deer and coyotes, small coyotes though, turkey, pigs.
Yeah, I see all your videos on the turkeys.
Hawks, yeah, fucking turkey.
They know every time I turn around, there's a short, there's a turkey.
You know, the breast out of those things anyway. Those wild turkeys, they're fucking, they're all muscle, so you have to brine that shit, and
really
it's tough. Yeah, it's tough. Otherwise, just the breast. The rest of that shit is rough. I've eaten before. I popped a couple back here. I'm like, fuck, look at that bitch, and now the beer's full fucking gobbler. Popping back here, fucking ate them up. Tough, man. Let me tell you, tough. We brined it too. Let it brine. It was still tough. Dude, there's shit crawling back there. I hear it.
They see you. They got the light on there.
Dude, I have a damn couple lights back up in there.
I can see if anything comes up behind you. I'll let you know.
There's a lot of freaky shit at night come out. I'm telling you.
Right? Hey, do you like my new flag?
Hell yeah.
I had to get that.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. So what was your out of the what did you down there for about a week? What was the best thing you did while you was down there?
Not be at home. Be away from fucking home. Okay.
I hear you there. Yeah.
I don't know. I think hanging out with you guys, just doing whatever, man. Meeting up with you guys, fucking around for what we did. You know what I mean? Just
right.
It was cool enough for me.
That's cool. Appreciate it.
It's enough to make me happy, man. I was cool with it.
Yeah.
I had a good time, man.
Yeah. I don't. If I'd have had to answer that myself, I don't even know what I'd say. I know we did all we could.
You guys did everything. Yeah.
We tried to do everything.
By the time we got up, you've been fucking 80 miles already. I was like, my lady likes to fucking sleep and her camping, and I don't give a shit if we're at whatever once in a lifetime thing. She's gonna sleep in. I don't give a shut up. Fucking
well, ZZ was up before me every day. I'm usually quick to get out.
I'm up by 6.
And he was by the time I'm crawling out of the tent, he's walking back from the shower. I'm gathered all my stuff for a shower. And when I get back, he's usually sitting in the chair waiting on me. And, so I get all my stuff together and load it in the bike and everything. And we've been making it to breakfast about 9.
Nice.
That seemed to have been our, and it wasn't nothing we planned on.
Right.
It just happened to be. We make it to breakfast at 9 o'clock every day.
When we went to Sturgis, we were out the door by freaking 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
We were gone. We were gone.
Yeah, and you're 2 hours. You're 2 hours earlier there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It don't take much. You don't realize it until you're out there. I remember that first time I ever went out there. That daylight got me. It was like sun was fully up at 5:30 in the morning. And I was thinking, what the hell?
Yep.
Because when I'm in a tent, I sleep and then I'll kind of open my eyes and if I can see like you can tell it's daylight, through the tent and it's like, well, maybe I need to go ahead and get up or roll over and see what time it is or something. And I seen it was like 5:30. I was like, well, wait a minute. I'm not getting up at 5:30. I just rolled into bed at 12:30. I ain't getting up.
If I wake up, I always hit my phone and see what time it is. I don't know why, but I'm like, what time it is? I'm like, oh, good. I got 5 hours more sleep. Off I go.
Right.
Sometimes
the see thing is out there, like say if you decide to see a concert, the headliners don't start till 10 o'clock. Right. Some of them 10:30. So, and they played on midnight.
Right.
And then by the time you get out of the traffic and get back to camp, it's, if you're lucky, it's 12:30, but it's probably 1:00.
Right.
So you go roll, in my case, it's a tent. You go roll in your tent and roll over and go to sleep. And it's daylight at 5:30. I mean, it is fully daylight at 5:30. Sun has already come over the mountains. And yeah, so you don't get much nighttime to sleep out there. But that was nice being down there at Daytona, man, because it was once we got on the way back home, it was yeah. What's up, Robin? I remember you. He was on some of my lives down there. Yeah, we made it. We survived. Barely.
Hard now, boy. Woo. Fucking liver's ready to fall out.
Robin, it only took me 18 hours of straight driving to get home. But I rolled in and I was so happy. But yeah, it was we come home and thanks, Rob. Appreciate it. From Nashville all the way home. See, from Nashville took ZZ home, rain. It kind of let up a little bit as we changed the trailers and bikes out. And then there was just a little bit of rain going from Bowling Green to Cincinnati. So it was, and it just got cold. It was like 30-something degrees or something like that when I got home.
It must be chill right now over there, huh?
Oh yeah, this whole week has been horrible.
Yeah,
it's like, horrible all week.
Feels like it's in the.
When I went to work Monday morning, 18 degrees.
Holy shit! I haven't seen that in I don't know how long.
Yes, 18 degrees. And yeah, I was like, well, welcome back. Yeah, and it's supposed to be in the 50s next week.
It's fucking chilling right now here, I'll tell you that. It sure ain't 18 degrees.
Was it chilly? What, about 70?
I think it's got to be in the 60s.
In the 60s? I don't know what it is. I have to look at my phone and look at. Robin, we try. We try to have a good time. Definitely. There he is. So. The man of the hour. I had a good time. Did you have a good time? Is that right? Well, I've never been to Fort Lauderdale spring break. I've been to Fort Lauderdale, but not for spring break. I think Daytona was happening. It was pretty good.
And Fort Lauderdale is probably spring break. It's all kids. It's all kids.
Yeah, and I think they were having some sort of spring break going on down there on Daytona, on the beach down there, because when we went out there Friday, went to see that bike show on the boardwalk, and then we walked out on the beach, did some video, and walked under the pier. And on the other side of the pier, it was just loaded. One, in my point of view, it was loaded. Probably only one college, but there was a ton of younger. They looked like they were probably 18 to 20. There was a bunch of them. Famous Fingers, what's happening? Well, I got all the videos I put out for Daytona, or I should say while I was in Daytona, were kind of bits and pieces. So, I mean, I might have taken 50 videos a day or something like that. When I post them up down there at the end of the day, it's probably 10. So, but I give you guys kind of a sneak peek. And now that I'm home, I'm editing them all together so you can see everything that I put together down there. I got one coming out Monday. It'll be the second one. That will be Monday, Daytona on Monday. I'm just calling it day 2, even though it's not Daytona's day. It's like day 4 for Daytona. But but I'm putting everything in there, so you will see all the stuff that I did not put out while I was in Daytona. Well, we've all heard the stories, Easy. I was just telling Ralph Fink, I said, this time next year, we'll all be thinking back to and saying, hey, ZZ, you remember last year when you was over there at the what was that? What's that place? I keep forgetting the name of it. That place over there, the lot or whatever they call it.
Main Street Station.
Is that where that happened?
Mm-hmm. That's where the party was.
Is that where they got thrown out at?
Yeah, that fucking.
Okay, so they'll be like, hey, ZZ, remember last year when you was over at Main Street Station and you kept falling down and Rat and his wife was picking you up, and then the guard came over and told you you're going to be thrown out, and so remember that?
That guy was a dick. He was, man. It was we were having fucking fun, man. We were giving them money, man. They were getting money from us.
Yes, ma'am, I did. Finally. It only took what? Thursday to get out there. I think they started them up on Wednesday, and but I was too busy at Cackleberry on Wednesday, so I said, well, I was going to head down there on Thursday just to see, and lo and behold, they were having them. They had the guy that I guess he does some sort of emceeing out there at the Laconia, and brought him in last minute to do these wet t-shirt shows. So yes, I have let's see.
Oh yeah, we did.
I think it was the 5 o'clock show. I might have gotten these times mixed up on there too. I'm thinking about the 5 o'clock show and the 6:30 show on Thursday. And then on Friday, I got the 2 o'clock, 3:30, and the 5 o'clock show. And then left out. Had to go hang out with the boys and the girl. He was a bad boy. He was telling me about all the shots you were buying.
Fuck yeah.
Always a front row for me. I go in style. I was front row for Hairball. I was front row. Let's see, what other show did I see? Well, I wasn't front row for Wade Jennings, but
I'm glad you guys did it all while you were there. That was cool.
I tried to, but in the end, and then after like the first 2 days, I was like, we need to slow down a little bit. Because I think I went through a whole tank of gas in a bike on the first day, and I was like, yeah, we just need to pick our spot and go with it.
I went to Sturgis. I did the same thing. It was nonstop, man. I'll remember that for the rest of my life. If I never go back, I'll remember it for the rest of my life.
Right.
For sure. We didn't stop.
No.
I was so fucking tired.
I was fairly tempted. There was this one lady, I think you've seen this, at Cackleberry. There was this one lady giving this one dude a belly shot. What was the Jello shot on her belly button. He was down in between her legs like he was getting ready to go to town.
I remember. And,
but I was like,
The best thing was when we were sitting at the campsite and we're like, look, there goes some titties. Remember
on the mini bikes.
Oh, you guys.
Oh, you never seen us move so fast, did you? You didn't know a big old guy like me can run.
I was like, motherfuckers go. There we go.
I ran faster than I could get my camera ready.
The same girl. Same thing every year. That was
I'm going to
awesome.
make up for it. I'm going to make up for that.
Oh yeah.
There's
I want to open my own campsite.
that'd be nice. We all need to get together and maybe think about that. We can be partners.
I would like to do that.
When you got a bunch of guys together that know how to do it or know what they need to be doing, you just never
You know what
know.
Tackleberries is worth? It's worth like $3.2 million.
Really,
Land, yep. It's a lot of dollars.
it's a lot of money.
A lot of
I
dollars.
wonder how much he roll. I wonder how much he brings in every year.
A lot. He says like 300,000 a rally for that place. I think that's bullshit. I think he brings in more than that. But that's just Cackleberry's side. He said he brings in 300,000.
The guy owns both sides.
No, I don't think he owns. There's a lot of brothers and shit that are mixed up with that whole organization. I think the guy with the big brim cap, he's the one who owns it now, Cackleberry. I don't think he has Cabbage Patch side though, but it's in the family, the Lunzer family, and all the Lunzers.
Right.
Ronnie owned Cabbage Patch. He got killed in a car accident a few years back, and then the family had a whatever fight. I don't know who owns it though now. I'm sure you could probably find out if I look at the deed or some shit. My old lady can get it down. Look at that shit.
Mm-hmm. ZZ wants to know if he was out of line. He don't remember.
I was probably out of line. You weren't out of line. Hell no. Fucking that place was out of line. You were having fun, spending money and fucking enjoying bike league like everyone else does.
Right.
He didn't like it, I guess. So,
I'd like to go to Laconia, but I've never been, and honestly, I'm obviously going to miss this one, but this would probably have been the one it probably needed to go to. But I got doing Hog Rock in June, and there's going to be probably a lot of content there that's probably not going to make YouTube, but I will try. I know right before that is Ohio Bike Week. And the thing is, that's the weekend before. So it makes it really hard for me to try to do that on one weekend and then midweek, like almost immediately midweek, head out to Hog Rock. And I mean, I would be able to go to Bike Week, Ohio Bike Week, and longer than a weekend. But it's not that terribly far for me. It's only like 250 miles. It's actually shorter than going to Hog Rock. I'm considering maybe going to Little Sturgis in Kentucky. But that is 3 weeks before Big Sturgis. So there's things out there. I'm looking for something that might be a little spread out. That's not so close to like Sturgis or Hog Rock, but I also don't want to be, going too awful far. Like the big ones is Daytona and Sturgis, so it'd have to be something a little more closer. That's right. We was always busy doing something. We only did one day out there at Destination Daytona, which was very surprising to me. I was wanting to go back out there and see Tiffany again.
That place is kind of lame, though. I mean, it kind of went downhill. I went there and I was kind of disappointed.
Yeah.
It just, they need to do something with that place. I mean, Rossmeyer did nothing with it.
It's just all vendors.
I think it was because of his passing. I don't know if he had time to really do what he wanted to do. I don't know. And then the family just flustered and sat there and did nothing with it for years because it was just like you said, vendors. But if I go there now, they should have something besides just Daytona and freaking the Harley Davidson and JP Cycles. They got all that other shit. They should, dude, half those places that you see in there, they're closed. There's like empty spots in there doing nothing. All those places are closed. It's like,
wow.
what a waste.
Yeah. Like the malls, like all the malls now, they're all closing up.
Fuck
yeah, I mean, in the traffic getting in and out there is just ridiculous. Because it seems like to me that there's only one way in and one way out.
Well, I pay for parking. I'm not. If not, they're going to take your ass all the way back around to the back, and then you'll have to get on one of those stupid shuttles. Wait fucking 3 hours for them idiots to come by and tote you fucking I don't know how many miles down the road to.
Yeah, we run around to the big parking lot, but we walked in.
Give them the $5 and I'll park right in the front.
We walked in, went to JP Cycles.
That's pretty cool.
Around. Yeah, looked around. Place. Never even went into Harley Davidson. Was going to, but we went there and we walked down through, looked at a couple vendors down through there, walked through the what do they call that? I guess the pavilion, whatever it is, where they got the stage at.
Yeah,
they have a bike show going on. And they have the Ball of Death and some other stuff going on in there. So we stopped in there for a minute. And then we went to Saints and Sinners to I was looking, looking
all the tables and shit out of there. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Like fucking empty. You don't even want no one in there. They got like a couple tables off to that side that stay there, and then it was empty in there. And I was like,
they want everybody outside.
Yeah, they want.
Yeah.
I
was in there. I was in there for at least an hour talking with Tiffany.
Yeah.
But they had a couple bar stools on the side there where we sat at, and she was hopping.
Oh yeah, they making that money, man.
Oh, buddy, she was killing it.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, they make a lot of money, girls.
She didn't have time to do nothing.
Money.
Yeah, she would go take a bathroom break for 5 minutes. That's it. That's all she got.
Oh yeah.
She was working from 10 a.m. She said to midnight. Or I'm sorry, I take it back. 10 a.m. to 2 a.m.
God damn.
I can't believe you're going. What is that? 16 hours nonstop like that? That's crazy.
Yeah,
I just hope she made a killing. But that was the last time we went over there.
Those girls make money.
It was busy. It was just so busy getting in and out of there.
Usually,
we went to Iron Horse there, huh?
They're all the same girls. They travel all around. And they go to every goddamn. If you see them at the Iron Horse, you've seen them in Sturgis. You've seen them in over here. They go to every rally.
That's just like Karen there at Froggy's.
Oh yeah,
the one out there up front. Hardly wears any clothes.
He goes to everyone.
Yeah, it makes that money.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Got to make it while you're looking good. We ain't gonna look good forever.
Yeah. The older you get, and it goes downhill, and they don't want to be looking no more.
It won't happen too, boy. Gravity, motherfucker, boy. Let me tell you.
Yeah, and I wonder really if it's at any point does it start to feel like a job for them? Because.
Listen, I'm sure those girls don't mind doing what they're doing, but I am sure they're fucking get sick of a bunch of fucking goony motherfuckers getting weird on them too. I mean, I'm sure that probably.
Yeah, and I always got to smile at the camera because here comes the camera. And like they're just randomly taking pictures or videos of them, and they got to turn around and be shocked, like, "Oh, hey, hi," and just kind of do that and be like,
"You got the fucking crack of their ass." I'm like, dude, that's
right.
Whatever. I'm not gonna say no. Whatever. It's
what's up, Tomcat? I got the live for you. You requested it. You better start making some comments. Yeah, I mean, if you can bring it in, then
get another beer, man. Be right back.
Yeah. I'll be making up those. I've 2 years at Daytona, and I've not been able to really have any luck with anybody wanting to do belly shots. That was that's the only thing disappointing. I mean, I asked a few of them, and they said they just don't allow them to do that down there. Yeah, she was iffy, but if you didn't know, but she got her 12-year-old grandson down there with her, and so it was kind of she didn't get to go to some places. It was kind of bike rally trip, half, and then half family vacation. Because in order to bring him, they promised him to take a beach day. And I even think that she told me that on Saturday, which is the last Saturday of the rally, that they actually went to Disney World, took him to Disney World. So, yeah, I mean, she wasn't able to go to Cackleberry. She wasn't able to go to, well, she did go to Iron Horse. Let's see. I think she might have went to, oh, she went to Broken Spur. There's a couple of those places she didn't go to because of the age requirement.
Oh, all right, I'm back. Come on, big dog. Want to come up?
But she actually texted me today. I don't even know if I might. I'm not sure if I still have the text or not. Well, I got half of it. She was like, she wanted to know if you're listening, ZZ. She was like, is ZZ going to be at Sturgis? I kind of figured I went ahead and gave a 100% yes because I kind of figured he was going to be there. And she just wanted to make sure, because she wanted to make sure that everybody got together for breakfast in Sturgis because she was not able to do that in Daytona. Because, you know, again, this is one of those deals where she had her grandson, and it was like she just couldn't. And she was pretty good ways from Daytona. So I think there was one day we were trying to have breakfast at 9:00 and she couldn't make it. Yeah, she wants to breakfast, drink, and ride because her little guy won't be in Sturgis. And she feels bad that she didn't get to spend time with us, which I'm just like, you know, you got to do what you got to do. You know, if you got your family there, you got to take care of that too. And I told her we will be in Sturgis and we will make it happen. I'm usually there for the whole rally plus some. So,
well, I wish I can go.
But she lives. Well, I should probably. She lives in South Dakota, so she's reasonably close compared to some people. Let's see, where are we at? Yeah, I'm not. I think she's just like, it's okay. I'll be honest with you, Tom. I look at it,
man,
kind of in the same way. I'm not overly super impressed with it. In my opinion, I go because, well, typically, it's warmer there than it is here. And if I can go down like I did this year and enjoy 80-degree weather and be on my motorcycle, that is fun for me in itself, number one. Everything else that comes with it is bonus. So, and it kind of helps, break up my winter. Because I know that right around the corner here, we're going to have a day or two here in the next month. Might be able to get the bike out, but probably by mid-April, we're going to be riding.
We need to do a ride to Key West. That'd be cool.
We need to make that happen next year.
We can do that. Meet up at my house and ride from here. Trailer everything here, and then we'll ride from here, because from here it's fucking good 8-hour ride still.
Gary's a trip. Gary can narrate any of my videos any day of the week. He's hey, he has a ball, and we're definitely going to be trying our best to encourage him to come out there for at least one more year, because he's kind of like, he's at the point now where he's I don't even want to say the word, but he's been there a few times. He's probably maybe the 23rd time, something like that. So he's been going since 1990, and he's starting to maybe not want to go no more. So, but I want to try to get him out there at least one more time. and and I'm not saying this is not a thought in my head, but I might be pulling the same exact thing as um, not completely exactly, but like Highway Vixen did, and bring my son out there who's 16. But we will see. We will see. And yeah, I heard it didn't look busy at all yesterday when he was showing it. And the one thing about bringing my son out there is I know that Gary won't go doing everything, and I can probably trust him for Robbie to hang out with him for a little while if I have to go someplace and do belly shots. Oh, Maxie, Eli, by the way, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Get to see my buddy Eli this time. God damn it.
Man. There was a couple of days we had hella time. Man, we was, especially him and ZZ, man, they were on it.
It's fun, man. It's some good, memorable fun.
How's the Brooksville rally going, Maxie, Phil, or Eli? Yeah, Tom, that's what Fink has told me, because he's been going there for a good long time, and he's telling me how Cackleberry used to be, and it's a shame that it's not like that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like with every rally that I've heard. Gary has told me stories about Sturgis. He's been going since 1990, and he's told me he's got videos, man, of the wildest parties out there, and it just doesn't happen quite like that no more.
I've seen old shit like that, movies and stuff from Sturgis. It was like that Cabbage Patch. Cabbage Patch was a fucking biker bar back in the day. Right. In the fucking 90s, 80s, it was a fucking biker bar, man. You went there, it was fucking crazy. It was crazy. I remember that at Crane. I'll never forget it. That Honda on that bitch. And the dude had that thing revving. They jacked that fucking, it was old Ricky Crane. They dropped that fucking thing. Bam, it hit the ground. That dude hooked it up and still around. They drug it to the top again and let it go. Wham, hit the ground again. They drug it up. And then it was still around. And dude pulled the fucking gun out. Brah, brah, shot it on the floor. Like, fucking God, this place fucking nuts. This fucking great. That was fucked up, man. I'll never forget that. I was like, some good shit. What kind of place?
Man. I'm going to have to tell Gary about that, Robin. See what he says. I'll have to send him some videos and have him do voiceovers for me. Especially in some of you'll notice in some of the videos that are coming out, I've got a bunch of, well, I call it garbage music, because if I just throw it up there, and there might be some music in the background, well, it's all copyrighted. And if I throw it on there, YouTube says, fuck you. And so then I got to put garbage music on there and cover everything up so they don't copyright me. So maybe I can have him narrate what's going on in whatever those videos are that I got to cut the music out. I got a new one. This really isn't new. This is actually something you may have seen on the internet. So you go half and half tequila rose strawberry.
Damn, that looked like fucking car polish. I was like, holy shit.
It's about to polish my stomach. Right. So you go half and half. Half a shot of tequila rose strawberry, and the other half is screwball peanut butter. So what do you get when you mix peanut butter and strawberry? That's the question of the day. PB&J. So this is a PB&J shot.
Salute.
And I'm fresh out of beer. I need me a go-getter.
There's some whiskey in there.
Uh-oh. Well, Eli, did you get your gas money to make it to Arizona? I know you were talking yesterday about how that Brooksville stop is usually for gas money. They call it the gas money stop to make it to Arizona.
Yeah, you got to stop at Mexie's, man. Get a Marie's famous headband. Wherever you are.
Yeah, Rain will do it every time. When is Fantasy Fest?
Fantasy Fest is, fuck, I don't know.
I don't even know what it is.
They just had it not too long ago, I believe. It wasn't that long ago.
10 rallies put together.
Remember when I was younger, I was down in Key West. I walked in this fucking bar. I was like, yeah, man, it was just nothing but dudes in there. It was a gay bar. I was like,
okay, see you later.
I walked out of that motherfucker so quick. Sound like Ricochet Rabbit, man. I was out of there.
Bandera Bike Rally. I've not heard of that one.
Wasn't my place.
Bandera, where's that at? Is that the one in Arizona? He's trying. Yeah, he is. But that's okay. You know, I love Gary to death, man. He is.
It's one guy I got to meet, Mr. Gary.
Oh,
for sure.
First thing he'll do as soon as he sees you is he's going to pull out that camcorder. Which is okay. It's okay. But he's like, it happened to me. You know, the first time I ever met him, he was like, I was like, hey, man, I watch your videos. He was like, oh, really? You like got the camcorder up? What's your name? Oh, yeah. But, hey, it is what it is. It will put a glossy look on you. Yeah.
So how's Augie doing?
I haven't heard from him. I'm on his Facebook. He posts stuff it's not motorcycle related on there. He posts on it, but that's what we're hoping for. Is that's one reason why I want to get Gary to go back out there is because I think Augie is definitely going to be there this year, and nice. and he missed out on seeing Augie this past year, and I know he really gets along with Augie real good. Augie's a heck of a guy too. Now he's a partier, but he's super cool.
Yeah.
What's
fucking lights coming out behind me, man.
Hey Eli, did you see my Sturgis video of me eating the worm from the tequila bottle? I had to show them boys how to do it from back in the day. They made some sort of margarita mix, and they got down to the worm at the bottom. I said, "Oh, don't get rid of that." I said, "Bring it here." I said, "I'll take care of that." And they was like, "What?" And they said, "Yeah." I said, "I'll eat it." Right? Texas. Okay. Oh. October 20th to 29th.
Close to Biketoberfest, too. Right after Biketoberfest.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's interesting. I'm going to look into that.
Yeah, you'd have fun down there filming and shit. There's a lot of crap going down there. Had a couple biker bars and shit through there.
Bandera is Texas Hill Country, huh? I have never been to Texas. Yes.
Yeah, and Catfish is good.
And Catfish was good. We sat outside, and there seemed to be a lot of locals in there, and it's got a great location if you ask me, because it's got that deck out back. It goes out there on the water,
Cool place,
which is amazing if you ask me. We did get a lot of comments in the background. I mean, we listening to people that were sitting out there on the patio because the bikes would zip by on that bridge there, and I guess they feel like they got to have it revved up to 6,000 RPMs when they go past a place, So it's like, it doesn't bother me, but we were sitting next to this one lady who was 103 years old, and she was in much better shape than her son and her son and her daughter-in-law, who were probably in their 80s. They were sitting there and they were just like, man, this is just too loud out here. But hey, if I'm 103, I'm probably complaining too about it being too loud out there.
Fuck, if you're 103, you're lucky to be hearing anything. Shit.
I'm telling you, hey, I told that lady, she come over and talked to us. I told her, I said, you look amazing, because she was like 103. And I was like, and when we were leaving, she was probably 20, 30 feet in front of her son and her daughter-in-law. She was out pacing them. And I was like, man, look at that woman go.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. I was like amazed. Yeah, it was a good place. I had I can get fish anywhere up here. I can't really get alligator. Right. I had alligator. I had shark. So, and it was good. Protein. Yep.
How about flapjacks?
Flapjacks was great.
Yeah, flapjacks, cool place, man.
You don't get the worm thing? Well, that goes back to should I tell everybody I've been drinking since I was a teenager? Probably shouldn't, but it's like I've had a few bottles of worms in them, and that was our thing.
Shit, ask Mexi. He ate a balut egg.
But I hadn't had a worm before that. When I had that worm in Sturgis, I hadn't had a worm in probably 25 to 30 years. Correct. Yeah. Yeah, I got to see some of it. I got some videos of it. The Three Twisted Sisters. That sounds like my kind of ride. Google fantasy. Okay. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Is it anything like that one they have down there in Mexico? I forget they call it. High Point or Rocky Point or something. What they call it?
Some guys walk around there fucking bare ass hanging out. I ain't all into that bullshit, but whatever, you're gonna see it all, bro. You're gonna see from tits to cocks to ass to you name it. It's there at Fantasy Fest, all in its glory for you.
Oh, well, honestly, I don't. The way my mind is today, I'm 50. That's a long ways away. But I don't see myself ever not going back to Sturgis. So that's just the way I look at it. Even if God forbid there's this one day that I got to get me a trike, I'll still be there.
Hey, man, there ain't nothing wrong with riding a damn trike.
There ain't nothing wrong with riding a trike. And I'm not saying there ever is. I'm just saying,
people are like, fuck that, man. I'd never do that. So I guess you're just going to give up, man. And then they're like, oh, would you never catch me? Well, if I amputate, you have both your legs cut off. Just saying, God, I don't wish it on anybody. But if it happened or something happened where you couldn't ride, so you wouldn't ride, where they, fuck, no, not me. I'm too rough and tough. Well, then fucking get in your fucking house and
Yeah,
get on YouTube and go, damn, I wish I was
that's
there.
what that's pretty much what I mean by it.
And
Is,
I do that now.
you know,
I can't go to all rallies, but God damn it, if I can, I'm gonna still ride a bike or do something. If I can't, I'll hop on a damn trike.
yeah,
I mean, I don't give a damn.
yeah, that's what I mean by it. I mean, because you never know. I mean, there's going to be a point where you can't hold one up, you know, and if you can't hold one up, then you just, that's okay. Get you a trike, but keep getting that wind therapy.
Yeah. I like to get in the wind, man. I ain't nothing wrong riding a track. I rode my old lady's track a couple times, and I was like, man, get me off this fucking thing. I almost killed myself.
And and she should.
This motherfucker's going that way.
I mean, that's good for her to just be riding. Period. That's awesome. I mean,
fucking just.
She's got her own bike and everything else. The hell yeah.
She don't want to hang on me no more. No, it's all good.
Exactly. It does change. Your confidence changes, and then you get, you'll get to the point where you might lay one down, and then, but
someone that really is not sure of themselves on a motorcycle, man, and riding with other people that hurt somebody, or even if they don't even hurt someone, they run in the car. That person that hit them in the car, even though it wasn't their fault, has got to deal with, man, motherfucker's dead. It makes me feel like I'm part of it, but I'm not. It was his fault, but still, no one should go through that. I mean, stop riding and do what you got to do.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, I know Charlie down there in Louisiana, he's got a yellow trike. Yeah, and it is what it is. Yeah, I don't know how old he is. I'd say he's definitely 70s or 80s. But
riding right along.
Yeah, he be leading the pack up down there, and he usually leads the pack when we go out there to Alzada, and he'll be way ahead of everybody, man, and we'll be like, slow down.
Fucking ride, he'd be smoking some fucking weed, you know what I mean? Yeah, fucking kicking back with a big fatty in his hand. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I think he usually has Cassandra on the back taking all the pictures and the videos.
Wrong with that. You go, girl.
Yeah. Hey, you got to have your fun.
You don't have no fun, you can't say you lived, right?
That's right. You got to live it today because you don't know if there will be tomorrow.
Like a little fucking crazy person. Fucking, this world's fucking mad, dude. This whole world's mad. I know I'm fucked up, but hey, it's all good. This world's gone mad. Worse than me.
Yeah. So we all got a little bit of crazy. Yeah. I'm starting to smell some skunk around here. You smell a skunk over there, Rat Fink?
Fruit pop.
Fruit pop.
Fruit pop. About to grab some B-52 bomber.
Oh yeah. Tomorrow is not promised. That's right, Robin.
I agree with that. Enjoy life. I mean, stop.
Yeah. I try to live the best I can.
Oh, you do. You live a good life.
Good.
Wish I could fucking hit a rally and shit like you, but well,
yeah,
it's not my fucking Richard bar, whatever the fuck it is.
I was just telling Jennifer today about when I retire. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and I'm doing this because I got about 6.5 years left in. And
yeah, I've been retired for a while, but I'm about to be unretired and go back into business again here. So time to.
You gonna do the cart thing, the golf cart?
Well, I'm getting that all going. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get another fucking job. I'm gonna get another job. There's a couple freaking painters places hiring. I'm gonna just go there and do some painting on the side. It's part-time, I think.
We were having a ball time. I think we had just got done having a couple shots or something. Fink brought out some what was that? It was like a
bunch of
what,
shit.
what was that mixed up? So you had the screwball and the Chambord.
Oh yeah, the PB and J. It's PB and J.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we were sipping on some of that.
That was like a triple size flask. And that morning I remember that morning I got up, I was like, oh my fucking head, what should I do? And I looked down, there was fucking whole fucking ice chest of beer. So I said, I know what to do. I grabbed the beer, I sucked it down, and man, fucking I felt like a brand new fucking man. I was like, all right. So I sat back and I grabbed the damn thing, and it was there wasn't that much on the bottom of that thing. It was filled to the fucking top. I was like, whoop. Dude, we fucking drank the whole thing. You know, I think like fucking 10 beers were like there was cans everywhere and fucking bottles all over. So I was like, yeah, we had a good time. It was a good day, man. It was fun.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Retirement age of 40.
Yep. I actually retired at almost 40 I did a city job and I did it for 20 years. Did that and retired about 40 or so. And then I got my golf cart company going again. I did that till not too long ago. And I had a falling out with my partner and fucking the business kind of, went to shit because no one gave a shit, but we're still kind of known, but I'm trying to work with him. If not, I got to get it and build it myself. So that's where I'm kind of at. It's really fucked up. And I've been in business since 2006 with him. So it's built up quite a bit. I've been on eBay. I'm big on there. I'm not even going to say my name right now because I got to get my website done, and then I will unleash it once I get things going and make sure he's on board with me. Because I don't want to promote something that he's going to be an asshole about, but we'll see. Things to come.
Right. That was a cool golf cart you had, though.
Well,
you say it's like 50 mile an hour or something like that?
It's a little over 53, I guess.
Yeah.
But it got a lot of torque. You can see it. Motherfucker will just jam down if we fucking stomp it. It'll probably flip if I do, but I won't.
We ain't with that. Well, Tom, you need to get you a jet. Do you own a plane?
Yeah, that's my plane.
I know
how to fly anything.
My grandpa, when I was little, he owned a little private 2-person plane, and he kept it at the airport. And
152, 172 Cessna or some shit.
Little 2-person plane because he was in the Navy. He was in the Navy, but I don't recall. I don't think he took any kind of flying in the Navy. I think he took it after he got out of the Navy. But he had his pilot license and then he bought. He had a couple of those planes, which I thought was pretty cool. Right. Yeah. That's right. You got to get it done while you can.
I agree.
You got that right, ZZ. Yep. Have a 182. They will not let you buy F-14s.
182.
Probably not, huh?
182s are the little bigger ones. I think it was a 4-seater, the 182.
That's still pretty cool, though. I mean,
I'm not for retractable gear. I don't think they're RGs.
Yeah. You might have to get a permit for that F-14.
My cousin flies that. I'm like right over where they do all their fucking training, and you can hear him doing freaking power on and power off stalls. You hear the plane, and I'm like, "Oh, what's going down?" I'm like, "Nope." You hear him catch back on and go, and I'm like, "Okay, it's pretty cool." We got NAS jacks right over here, which I freaking get freaking jets just flying over here, and every military damn freaking thing. Sometimes it's like this time of year, you'll just see them just buzzing back and forth. I try to grab my camera, but it's like always too late.
They're
By
gone.
the time I hear it, they're fucking gone. Like, shit house is shaking. The dogs are barking. It's awesome.
You probably get it all day long living next to is it a military base?
Yeah, it's called NAS Jacks. You look it up.
NAS Jacks. So you
See,
probably get it all day long.
Right on the other side of the St. Johns River. I mean, right there from them. Right on the other side. I'm sitting right there.
Yep. That's probably when they have flyovers at the football game there. They probably come from that place.
Well, they have the NAS Jacks freaking air show every year there. And then I'll get the angels just fucking buzzing my house, flying over. I hear them far away and just buzzing over. I'll look up and usually I can catch them because they're going slower, just buzz around and scare the hell out of the people over there on the base.
Them sound like some badass planes there.
That's fucking bad. That's super badass. But he's flying. I'm talking about little fucking floating sardine cans. You can float them to the ground. That's crazy shit. That's awesome, Dan. That's cool shit.
Hell yeah.
I'd be proud. I flew one of those RC ones.
RC, yeah. I never had one that flew. I kept mine on the ground. And I'd reckon I'd flip that sucker over.
I broke my ass. I'm gonna fly this fucking thing no matter what. Woof, off it went, and off it went. Right to the ground.
Tomcat said he's flew in there a couple times.
Yep. Nice.
The only bike rally that I'm planning is Sturgis. Anything in between, I don't really look at Hog Rock being a bike rally, but and we need to get together on that too, ZZ. Any other bike rally in between now and Sturgis would be probably something close to home. Ohio Bike Week, which it's really low percentage that I want to go up there. I'm not saying I'm not, but it's really literally the weekend before Hog Rock. I may try to zip down for the weekend on for Little Sturgis because it's not that far and it is 3 weeks away from Big Sturgis.
It does, Mexi. Get you high too. I like it. Oh lordy.
What do we got going on? All the air I flew on. Kitty Hawk. Constellation. Man, you've been around, USS Ranger. Yeah. I know
he's a crazy one.
My two uncles, one was in the Navy, and they were both drafted for Vietnam. The one was in the Navy, and his big story is that I can't remember which Apollo it was, but I guess they went out and rescued one of the Apollos when it crashed into the ocean from a mission. And my other uncle was in the Army, and he was in the shit. And he never did talk about it. So you could probably imagine why he didn't talk about it. Little Sturgis gets pretty crazy, huh? I've never been there. I know ZZ on here. He's been there, and he has done comparisons for Little Sturgis and Hog Rock because they're literally across the river from each other. And I guess in a matter of opinion is, I guess Little Sturgis isn't nearly as good as Hog Rock. But Little Sturgis apparently, used to be really good. But I wouldn't know. I've not been there. 3 uncles.
It's awesome. Huh. I hear the puppy shaking.
BN. Yep. Yeah, Adam Sandoval is doing that 120 Harley Davidsons. I'm not going to be able to. He's supposed to come really close. Well, it's local. About 20 miles away from here, there's a what is it called? A high stakes Harley Davidson. He's supposed to come to, and but it's on a Wednesday from like 11 to 1, and I'll be working, so I won't be able to go down there for that. That'd been pretty cool to do, but so ZZ, if you go see him at your local dealer there, you better make sure you get some video footage. Put in for that bike. He's giving away that bike at the end.
New rally in St. Augustine they're having.
You said there's a new rally in St. Augustine?
St. Augustine bike rally. Yeah, I'll bring your shit. Park it back here. We'll have a new rally. We'll just do the St. Augustine rally, you know what I mean? And we'll just fucking charge millions of dollars. People just
think about how Sturgis was started.
I can imagine.
You know how many bikes was at the first Sturgis rally?
Yeah. Well, that's probably not going to happen here, but
I'm not talking about 500,000. I'm talking about the very first Sturgis motorcycle rally. It was held in the city park, and from what I was told, there were 75 bikers. And obviously it just grew from there.
That it has.
Not me. Can't say that I have.
No. I got whiskey in there. I don't know how good it is. I mean, I'll drink it. Probably not saying much, though.
I'm really liking this screwball.
Going light with this Bud Water.
This is good stuff. And your Bud Light.
Bud Water. Staying hydrated.
Well, this is I try to drink craft beer if possible, but this is what I was drinking.
My kids always tell me that. They come here, they're like, "Dad, it's a fucking crappy drink." I'm like, grab one of them Bud Lights. They're like, "I ain't drinking that shit." Like, we need. I said, get a slight buzz if you drink like 8 in a row real quick, and you'll get a little hydrated. I mean,
I could do those with the twisted teas.
You know,
because those things go down easy.
Couple beers and then drink 2 waters. With these, you don't have to drink no water. You just drink this, and you get both in one shot.
I'm behind. Oh man, time for another shot. He said.
Rather, gotta go pack a bowl.
So it's a break time for the pour and the packing. So you, Tomcat, have you been to Sturgis? Robin, I know you're still on here. Have you been to Sturgis? Oh, this one's full.
Starting to rain. I could hear it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Bike Week was at a perfect time because it fucking rained the next week like cats and dogs, man. It's been raining.
Yeah, see where the temperature kind of took about a 10-degree drop.
Yeah. It's
it
pretty
like
chilled here.
It's like upper 60s, low 70s or something like that. Well, Robin, you need to get out there.
I did it one time, Robin, and it was freaking cool, man. Like I said, if I never get out there again, I don't. But let me tell you something. We had a guide out there, kind of like it was a friend of a friend that lived there. And goes, when you motherfuckers get here, I'm gonna take you bitches out. And he took us out, man. I was fucking dead tired. I'll never forget it. But what a time I had, man. Like no other.
Well,
it was fun.
Right there. That's where I got it. What is that? The leathers. I'm drawing a blank right now. What's the leather places down there? What is it?
What's that damn
Hot leathers.
Hot leathers.
Hot leathers.
Yeah, it's freaking at every rally and then some.
Yeah, that's where I got it. So now I got me both the rally flags. So you drove through the countryside, yeah. I mean, can you imagine doing that on a motorcycle? New York City. So Robin, you're only
New York City. That's where I'm born. New York
let's
City.
see, how far is New York from me? So
Born in
you're probably about
at a tennis stadium at Forest
about
Hill.
2,100 miles. I'm gonna guess right off the top of my head. Well, if you've not been there, Robin, you go to see Mount Rushmore and stand up there in person.
Pretty badass.
It's just nothing like it. There's no video, there's no picture, there's nothing.
What's that road again? Is that the Iron Mountain Road? You could see it through that one shot.
Iron Mountain Road.
Yeah, that's freaking badass.
And if you ride that road, if you got to ride it, you can ride it either way. But if you ride it the proper way, which is from south to north, there are a handful of locations where you either go around a corner or through a tunnel.
Boom.
And even I think there's a rest stop up there. It's called. I'm gonna draw a blank on the stop, and you can pull off, and in all those corners and tunnels, you can see Mount Rushmore as you're riding. So if you go the other direction, you're not going to see it the proper way, because it's going to be at your back versus in front of you. So if you ride it from south to north, you can see all of that as you're dead straight on, and it's amazing.
I wish my RV would make it across fucking country. You can't even make it 80 miles. Piece of shit.
I'm not 100% sure, but I might be off by a few hundred miles. I think New York is about 900 from me, but let me think. I might be wrong on that. Probably by a lot. I might be thinking of someplace else that was up there. I'm thinking I was going to go to Lake Sinclair. Was it Sinclair? No. I don't know. It's up there on Maine and Vermont one time, and I think that was 900 miles. So I might be off a little bit. Old ZZ got into it with the Outlaws. So Robin, we need to get you out there.
Tomcat's a fucking badass, is what he is.
Yeah.
Flying them fucking jets, that's too cool, dude. That's badass right there.
Yeah, you need to.
You don't have to worry about riding a motorcycle. Fuck that. You flew some bad planes. That's motorcycle. That's like a fucking joke.
Hey, Robin, it's not in our lifetime. It's not going to happen in our lifetime. It may not happen in my son's lifetime. They
say
decades.
Decades, yeah, decades. See, I remember I watched that thing and they're like, oh, you ain't gonna. I'm like, well, what about my kids? And I'm not your kids either. Like, what about their kids? Well, I don't know about that. I'm like, all right, I just give up at that point.
Gosh, you'd be lucky. I don't even think it'll be done in 50 years. To be honest with you, because they've got so much left to do on it. It's kind of ridiculous. It's just not.
A lot of work.
It's not going to be done anytime.
Remember that show, Dirty Jobs? They had it on there. He went and visited there, and they were chipping, and he got to go up on the thing, and they did a whole thing on it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, we stayed at a pretty nice campground. I mean, Kathmandu is nice. We usually stay at Hog Heaven. Hog Heaven is nice. And personally, I'd like to stay close to Sturgis. And I don't think, people say, well, they don't want to stay too close because they figure it's too crowded, but it's not really that bad. Once you get away from the town, the city there, Hog Heaven's a mile away. You don't really, it's just the people you have to deal with in the campground. It's not that bad. And if you're wanting to go do something, say Full Throttle or concert at Buffalo Chip, you don't have that far to get back. You don't have to jump on the highway.
Right.
And let's see. Full Throttle was probably 10 miles maybe. And then Buffalo Chip is probably 3-ish. What's the holdup? Well, Tom, we kind of briefed on that just a little bit at the beginning. Here, let's see. I'm trying to remember who I was watching. As a matter of fact, it might have been Eli. I don't want to say. I probably it was somebody just recently, either today or yesterday, was commenting on apparently somebody, whoever there was a group that bought up those places, and then now apparently the day after the rally ended, whoever leased that property to begin with, like say Dirty Harry's and all that, leased it from the new owners for X amount of dollars and X amount of years. And so apparently rumor has it that they're not going to go nowhere. Rumor. So don't take it as something that's etched in stone that I said. Oh, Mr. Hank, you ever seen little Hank with his little cut on, man? He's got his little Harley cut. He's a bad little dog, I'm telling you. He's a bad little, huh?
They get them chipmunks.
Oh, squirrels. You don't even say that word around him. He gets fired up. He gets fired. He'll come off your lap in a minute, be like, "Where's that squirrel?" I got him.
My dogs do the same thing, man. I'll be fucking Frenchie Town back there. They'll be just scooting, fucking running. I'll see them just,
yeah,
especially out there. They chase the damn armadillos out there. I got to keep them away from them.
Yeah, I'll tell you another one, Robin, is you're going out to Devil's Tower, and you're like way up on this. If you're coming from the highway, you're way up on this hill. And you're kind of declining, going down into the valley, I guess, where Devil's Tower is, and you can see it miles and miles off into the distance. And it seems like every time you turn the corner, there it is again. It's a little bit bigger. And for 20 miles, it's like that. And you finally get there, and it's like, bam, hits you right in the face. Oh, Hank is still any show. He's a character. Yeah, I tried to get Gary to put the. I guess he bought some sort of camera, something or another, and he had it on. He had it on Hank this last year, and I said, man, you need to get the Hank cam so we can see, so we can get bird's eye view from Hank. Must be another beer run. Hey, man, we almost hit in 2 hours. So is there anybody on here that went to Daytona? They want to tell us what they did other than drink beer, hanging out at the bars? No. No. As a matter of fact, let's see. Let me think about this. I'm trying to remember what day it was Monday. We went to Catfish. So we had the we had the coleslaw 2 days before.
That's what I'm talking about. It's not Hank. This is Zoe.
That's a Zoe.
That's a Zoe girl.
You know, my dog must have heard you get your dog, because mine, come here. He came right up to me. Come on up here. Can you get up here? Come on. You can get up here.
There's only one of them. I got another one.
You gotta get over here. Look over there. Look.
Oh, look
over here. Look. Oh, no. Yeah, I know you. Over here. Look, over here. Over here. The eye. This is my big baby.
Oh yeah.
This is my big baby child.
I have two. I have another one in there.
This one here is spoiled. This one here is spoiled. He's giving me dog bath right now.
This one makes grunting noises and snorts like a pig.
Oh, he snorts like a horse. This one does. You get him going.
Let's hear if we can hear it in the camera.
What do you want? Huh? What do you want? What? You gotta get up here. Look.
Pretty goddamn.
You gotta get up here. Look. I'm gonna try to hold you up.
Right there.
Here, all right.
All right, Mama, you need to go inside. Come
no
on.
Taco Tuesday. Nope. Now see, he got dog hair all over me. No, they don't have the Taco Tuesdays or the No Panties Wednesdays down there. Screwball.
Come here, big boy.
You think he'll have some of this left over from the shot glass?
Here's another one.
What is that one?
My boy,
Did you take this camping with you? Did they go to Daytona?
No.
Well, you got a dog watcher?
I have my kids watch them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my kids watch them. Yeah, I wasn't taking them because, like I said, with that campground, sometimes some idiots ride around, they knock the pole down, and you lose power.
Yeah.
And I'm out partying, and the dog's freaking dying on the goddamn camper. I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
It's not.
I hear you.
Not for a Daytona rally. I'm not.
You must have had that happen before with the power outage.
They knock the power out. People knock the freaking water out. Knock that out, and then it'll be 2 days for you to have no water. So as soon as I get to the campground, I fill my camper up. You know, all the jugs inside that hold all the water, so you could use that. I do all that in case that happens, and then I run off that water in case, and I kick on the water pump.
Wow. Oh, what happened?
Mr. St. Augustine. Yeah, it is. I think a Frenchie won that thing too.
Yeah.
Come on, Bucky, get over. Get the ass over here, boy. Get up here.
We better keep an eye on them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I tell you, I remember my grandpa. He used to have a little small dog, and he always went to Florida, and he would never let those dogs out of his sight. He was always deathly afraid that he'll eat my alligator. Yeah, I was like, yeah. You know, you hear his little, and he's gone.
You just don't, you know better, man. I walk these dogs. I don't go on the shoreline, and fuck that. I know better. Yeah, because we camp out at places where it's, there's fucking gators in those lakes. I'm like, yeah, you're going to stay on a leash, dude. You're going where I'm going. It'd be too much for your ass. You ain't getting eaten. I'd rather someone fucking just steal the son of a bitch and enjoy them rather than fucking damn gator eat them. Maybe not. I'd probably rather watch the gator eat them. Someone stolen, I fucking put a bullet in their ass.
What I miss here? Let's see. I have 3 parrots. Well, I'll tell you what.
I wish I could have parrots, man. Love parrots.
I've never been a bird person. I have owned them, but I think I had a parrot. Well, I can't remember what kind it was now. It's been a while. And now my cat's going to come up here. and it was one of those big parrots. It was green with a red under his throat, and I just couldn't. What are you doing, kitty? Man, he was just really, really loud, and I couldn't do with it. No, so I had to rehome him. Are you referring to Tiffany? I know Tiffany is from Daytona. Well, area, yeah. Conure.
Oh, what are you doing?
Like a red-throated conure.
Come here.
Yeah. I can't remember how long we had that bird. A couple months. Wild turkey. Well, you got enough turkeys around there, down there, Ralph Finky. Them suckers might run off with that dog.
Yeah.
He talking about how tough they are down there. You never know.
They ain't that great eating, but I've eaten a couple and brined them, and they're still fucking tough, man. You can eat the breast. The rest is rough.
So why are they tougher than like a turkey from a different part of the country?
I have no idea. These are fucking tough though, man. I've tried everything, and I've tried 3 times. I gave up. I'm not gonna hurt the things no more. They ain't worth eating, so I just let them be. Yeah, I don't know why, but they're tough, man. They're tougher than nails. Come on.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I guess they're the showbirds. They shit on your car and fly around and scratch them up. Yeah, but then turkey will fuck you up if you try to corner one. Oh yeah, they'll get your ass. Them feet will scratch the little piss out of you.
So you never be walking around out in the backyard and have one just kind of like walk up to you?
No, because I got a short little fence, so it's just for the dogs. It's just a mesh little thing. They'll just right into the woods. And they'll go. That's why they go right into the woods. Bye. But there's so much shit behind my house, man. Holy! If I walked back there, I wouldn't go back there right now. I have to have a flashlight because there's shit back there. I don't know what the hell, but you be walking and you hear shit cracking on the bushes, running, and I'll be like, "Dad, fuck that! I can't see. I ain't going back there. I ain't going back there." Nope.
Yeah, you don't want to be back here, and all of a sudden you start seeing the death roll.
No, you can't shoot back there because the neighbor ain't that far. You know what I mean? So I'll be like a wild man. I'll be like all crazy.
Man, you need to move. You need to get you some more land.
No. I like it back here. I wish I had more land. I can't. I'm lucky to have what I have, and I'm blessed, I guess. You know what I mean? Right. So I shut my damn mouth. Yeah, boy. What are you doing? He's fucking chasing frogs.
I've seen your videos. I mean, you got some decent sized lot there. I mean,
yeah,
definitely nothing worth,
But the thing is, there's a lot of woods all around me, so it's like creature heaven, which I like. I mean, like I said, during the day here, I hear nothing but I hear every now and then a boat will be screaming up and down the St. Johns River, and birds.
You're that close to the river?
Yeah, I'm not that far. Far. I'm pretty close to the river.
Yeah. I know they'd be having those big bass tournaments down there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, St. John's they have huge bass tournaments out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not far from the Shands Bridge. If you look up the Shands Bridge, I'm not too far from that bridge. Not far from the Doctor's Inlet.
You ever see a Sasquatch back here?
I've seen some weird shit. I don't know what I've seen. I drank a lot of liquor and stuff back there, and get the fire pit going. You ain't going out there, boy. Hell no.
That's what you get in New York City. You're lucky to get the raccoons, squirrels. I've heard New York City's got some decent sized rats, to say the least.
Fucking, they got some decent sized fucking cockroaches, boy. And roaches are some big dogs, man. They just get up and kill a rat.
The truth. I know who that is. What's up? Did you get any more videos from Dirty Harry's? Stopping in for a little look-see. I still got to do my video on how to put the stuff up there on Vimeo. Where am I at? I had the truth here is I met this guy at Dirty Harry's last year. We were all doing videos of the the top wet t-shirt contest. And apparently he got booted. I ain't going to tell you the whole story. Off of YouTube for some reason. And but he was brought back down there doing some videos.
Yeah, fuck him.
Right? Oh, now he's doing the arm wrestling. Of too much Fireball causes severe hallucinations. It does.
So right,
if you have too much of that, you will, and maybe even have a little heartburn when you wake up in the morning. Arm wrestling. Yeah, I got a little bit of that. But I'm just glad that they actually had, regardless of what you seen while you were there, I'm just glad that they did have the wet t-shirt contest eventually, because it was quite disappointing that they didn't have it on Monday and Tuesday and didn't think they was going to have it for the rest of the time. So how was your rally? Truth. It's getting too quiet. I can almost hear the crickets back here.
Oh boy. There's frogs. I hear that shit. Some motorcycles I hear in the background flying.
Good stuff. I have never had sake of any kind.
It just tastes like fucking dirty dishwater, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my lady likes it's hot and it fucking. I don't know. I mean, if you like it, you like it. I guess. Who am I?
Dirty dishwater.
Yeah, I didn't care for it.
Man,
I don't know, man. Just didn't. I don't know. Hey, I drink Bud Light, man. Who am I to talk, right?
Well, probably, but I would say, well, they were highly on to the fact that they was not going to let any of these girls take their tops off or show anything for and I don't know if something may have happened other than just the cowboy thing, but on Sunday or whatever. But I know there was one that tried to do a little bit, and the guy who was emceeing it, he quickly ran up and pulled the lady's shirt down, and they say the
It's all
reason
about
why
money.
they don't want it, the wet t-shirt contest. The reason why they don't want you to do it is because they feel it's an unfair advantage. Because sometimes the other ladies don't want to do it, and then there's that one that pulls it up, and then they end up walking away with the money. But I don't know. Who knows?
Just pull them titties out and shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? That's what you're up there for.
I don't know, man. I know.
Baby, come here.
I know. Last year when I was there on Wednesday, they had a lot more going on. Like they had bikini bull riding, which ended up being the topless bull riding. They didn't have pasties. And then it went over to the Hollywood Knockouts. Well, Hollywood Knockouts wasn't even there this year. I have no idea why. Quite disappointing, actually. But even with the Hollywood Knockouts, they started out with pasties. But they would get oiled up or whipped creamed or whatever, and wet, and what they really didn't have real pasties. They had tape, and the tape would actually come off.
Bad boy.
And nothing was ever sealed. But I didn't really see it. I seen there were some there this year, but they were really everybody. They're pushing for them to not be showing much anymore. But yeah, what day was you there? I mean, I was there almost all day on Wednesday. I got some good footage. Just not like I would really have hoped for. And I did go back on what day was it? Thursday, because they had the Miss Cackleberry bikini contest. Didn't really see nothing there either. They all stayed in their bikinis, I guess. Well, I got video. I did get some video of it. I would probably honestly have to go through it and edit out some stuff if I put it on YouTube. Because they're really funny. Slime wrestling and okay, so you was there on Wednesday. Now I was over there when they did the slime wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
There was, let's see, if I remember correctly, there was one girl that had pasties on, and there was one that didn't have pasties on, and then there was a few of them that had bikinis on. Oh, well, Saturday. Well, yeah, I know they do that again. I wasn't there on Saturday.
10 o'clock. Shit, I'm gonna cast out, boys and ladies.
All right, the message and didn't respond. Well, real quick, because we are going to try to cut this off here. Comment real quick, Rat Fink, on the truth on here. He I guess he messaged Cackleberry about something for Cackleberry, and I know that we've heard some things about because they had put out a schedule, and apparently that wasn't they wasn't going by the schedule. Did you hear about that?
It. No, but I believe it. That place is so unpredictable. They don't care. You can go there, and I literally can go for put 2 days in there and show up days earlier, and they would just let you in. No one gives a shit. They don't care about anything. Now, all of a sudden, they want to be fucking fancy pants, and now they're acting like they're Mr. the Best, and they're charging you for fucking everything, even parking an extra truck. I've been staying there since 90s, early 90s, and then no one's ever gave me a problem about bringing my truck and trailer in there. Now they want to charge an extra $500 on top of $1,300 to stay there. Okay, which is like a fucking shit show. No one gives a damn. You're gonna lose power, you're gonna lose water, and it'll get done when it gets done. I don't care how much you complain. Sorry, Charlie, that's just the way it is. Too bad for you. I mean, they don't give a shit about anything. I'm done with that place. Like I said, I'm just gonna ride up there and ride back, then I'm done. It's not worth the money. I'll spend the money and go to Sturgis.
So, right. So what I heard was pretty much from Bob and Tam. Apparently, I don't know if I can pull this up here or not. Let's see. I'm not sure if I still have this on here. Let's see if this is it.
A little card of their bullshit.
Okay, so that's it exactly.
Every year.
Let me pull this off here. So this came out, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks, maybe or so, around in that ballpark.
Right.
It was released on their website, and it was released on their Facebook page. This is supposed to be the times and days and the activities that they are supposed to do for the entire rally there at Cackleberry.
Yeah, they're full of shit.
Okay. And I showed up on one of these here. Let's see. I can't remember which one it was, but even on Wednesday, well, the slime wrestling happened at the right time.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So Wednesday's one good example. They only half of this, what you see on here, was ever done.
Right.
And Bob and Tam called the owner and asked why.
Right.
And he said that this was something that was supposed to not have been released. Why?
Okay.
I mean, this is the scheduled events that were posted on the website. I mean, who posted it on there? So apparently, from what I'm gathering,
someone's got to be held accountable for that shit.
What you see on this list was optional.
They don't care. They don't care.
This was an optional list, not what they was absolutely going to do list.
They'll do it again next year.
You know, and last year when I was there, they did everything on there. By the time, I can tell you on Wednesday, the slime wrestling happened at 4:00. Then I went up to the stage at 7:00 for the Daisy Duke contest. Didn't happen. The body painting at 8:30 didn't happen. And by that time, I was thinking, well, that wet T-shirt contest wasn't going to happen. Yeah. I think we hang out at your place for a good long time that day.
Yeah.
It didn't happen.
I know.
You know, and then I went back on Thursday because it says 9:30 on there, right? For the Miss Cackleberry Bikini Contest. Now, that did happen. That did happen, but it was late. Okay, because they had, what's his name? Ford. He had that country singer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? And that place was jam-packed.
Yeah.
And he played all the way up to 10:00. And I was starting to think then that wasn't going to happen.
Right.
But as soon as he left the stage, they said, well, we will have this bikini contest as soon as we clear some of this stuff off the stage. So, I mean, why is all this stuff scheduled for certain times and they're just not having it? Cracks me up.
They're all drunk. No one knows what's going on.
I mean, if you're going to put out a list like this of activities that's going to happen, supposed to happen, you need to be on it.
They don't know what's going on there. They
Let's
really
see.
don't.
Tom, yes, we'll try to get real quick, and then we're going to end this thing. As of right now, I am writing out with a coworker. It has never been. So, but will things change? I don't know. Catch you later, ZZ.
All right, Z.
The truth, and I know he'll bring it to you. He lives fairly close to Daytona now, so I appreciate you stopping by too. Exactly, and I don't know why they put it on. They got a website, cackleberry.com or whatever it is. They post it on there in their Facebook. They post all that on there. I mean, you need to have somebody that's in charge of this stuff.
Yeah.
Instead of just thinking, well, we might do it.
Better management in that place. It would be good if someone would straighten up, but they're all drunk. I mean, all the workers drunk.
That happens. That happens every time. Every time they do that. If they say that they're going to have that wrestling at 2:00, don't show up till 4. Last year they had it scheduled for 12, and they didn't start shredding it until 12. And then they were like recruiting the girls that were going to wrestle, and they finally got around to the wrestling about 2:00. That's what happened last year. And I stood there and waited. Way Jimmy's. He was good.
Yeah. All right, I'm casting off.
Nice chatting with you. Thanks for stopping by, Robin. And the videos are coming. 2 a week. 2 a week starting Monday. I already got one out for Sunday, and I'm going to start.
Night Robin, night everybody.
I don't know. Talk to me. Hurry. But we're going to definitely do lives for Hog Rock and Sturgis. So, there will be more, 100%. But we're going to get off of here. I know we've been on here 2 hours. So, I do appreciate all you guys stopping in and chatting.
For sure. It's been good.
And I appreciate you, Fink, for giving us your time tonight. And I appreciate you.
Not a problem.
And I'm sure I'll definitely see you somewhere in the comments somewhere along the line.
I'll be there. Following you along.
Hey, everybody have a good night.
All right. Thanks to everybody.
Saturday.
Have a great night. Be blessed. Be good. Be safe.
I hear you.
Party hard.
See ya.
All right. Good night, everybody.